Hey everyone, Pete Warner here with your Diz Daily Fix for Monday, August 28th, 2017. Here is what's happening today. Bill Nye, the science guy, is suing Disney for just over $37 million, claiming that the company and its subsidiaries have failed to pay him the residuals on his series, Bill Nye, the Science Guy, that appeared in the 90s. He filed this last Thursday in Los Angeles County Superior Court, alleging that in April of 2008, he received a check from Buena Vista Television for $585,000 as his share of the net profits from his show. Yet, a couple months later, the company asked him for $496,000 of that back, saying that they made an accounting error. This made him concerned about how things were being reported, and he refused to return the money. And Disney said they're not going to pay him until he gives that money back. So he's saying that they owe him now, since then, $37 million. So there's that. Bill Nye, the lawsuit guy. In another lawsuit aimed at a different theme park, an Ohio resident by the name of Adam Limley, I believe is how it's pronounced, filed lawsuit last August against Universal Orlando, saying that the idea for the Toothsome chocolate factory at City Walk was his idea and that Universal stole it. He claims that he had met with Universal several times and pitched the idea, and that they went ahead and did it and did not include him, and he's suing them for $40 million in damages. Now, Universal in May had asked the court to dismiss the lawsuit, basically saying that the idea was vague and a mixture of known ingredients, that basically the idea was so common and so obvious that nobody could have a trade secret on it. But an Orange County Superior Court judge threw out their motion to dismiss, saying that at least on the facts in front of the court right now, this lawsuit has merit to go forward. So Universal is going to have to defend this, and they're not denying that they met with this man. So we're going to see where that goes, but this guy's suing them for $40 million. And finally, in the news today, negotiations are set to begin today between Disney and the Service Trades Council Union. Now, we reported last month that the union has decided to renegotiate wages for the cast members they represent, saying that it is time for Disney to pay them a living wage of $15 an hour. Under the current agreement, cast members would not reach $15 an hour until 2028. Additionally, the Service Trades Council Union is negotiating for simplified schedules. Disney claims that they do want to find a solution that is fair to their employees, so we'll see what happens with that. Over on the Diz today, our own Steve Porter has his highlights from the 2017 Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which debuted this past Friday. And also contributor Ryan Grover has his article, The Defense for Pixar Pier at Disney California Adventure. That article you can find on the Disneyland section of the Diz by going to www.info.com/Disneyland. Over on the boards today, Adam's mum, I'm guessing she's British, is asking the question, how do you manage visiting the theme parks without carrying a bag? I would love to know the answer to this. And I'm sorry, I didn't turn the volume off on my computer, which I yell at these guys about all the time. And they're on, so hold on, let me just do that. There we go. Now we won't have any other noises. So Adam's mum, over on the Theme Parks Attractions and Strategies board at dizboards.com is asking the question, how do you do a day in the theme park without a bag? It's called Bagless Theme Park Days. How? I don't know, but maybe I should go read this thread because people are giving their suggestions on how to do a day at the parks without a bag. I'm always carrying something. I dream of the day I can walk through a theme park unencumbered without a camera and a bag and everything else hanging around me, but I don't know if that day will ever come. Over on DizUnplugged.com today, the Disneyland edition of the Diz Unplugged has our own Tom Bell giving tips for dealing with shorter park hours and limited entertainment that happens at Disneyland during the off-season. And finally, if you're heading into the parks in Orlando tomorrow, you can expect thunderstorms with a high of 87 and a low of 73. Now, out in Anaheim, it is going to be sunny, but a high of 98 and a low of 71. And there is currently an excessive heat warning in effect for the Anaheim Resort, so be mindful of that. You can find links to all these stories and more on our Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That'll do it for me today. Join us again tomorrow for the next installment of the DIS Daily Fix. Have a great day, everyone.